So you want to know how influencers make their money? Well, look no further because I'm an influencer manager of 5 years and I'm going to tell you exactly how. Bit by bit, revenue stream by revenue stream, but I'll try and cut the corporate jargon. Can't make any promises though. Firstly, we've got our bread and butter, probably where the majority of influencers start and where there is a lot of money to be made. And that is brand partnerships, brand sponsorships, whatever you want to call them. These can be either one-off partnerships or long-term partnerships, and essentially it's posts in exchange for money, a flat fee typically. However, occasionally there will be a conversation had around affiliate commission or revenue in replacement of or instead of a flat fee. Affiliate commission is usually added on top of a flat fee in order to incentivize the talent to make as many sales as possible for the brand. Speaking generally, there are very few times when I'd only accept affiliate revenue as payment for the partnership, because I'd expect an upfront fee for the work that they're already doing and also for getting it across the line at all. However, that would totally depend on the specific talent that I was managing and how well they converted. Next up, we have talent's own brands. Chamberlain Coffee by Emma Chamberlain, Filter by Molly May, Jess Hunt's Refi Beauty. There are lots of different ways that this might come to fruition, but I'd say the two main ways are with a third-party supplier. There are so many of them popping up these days. With either a service agreement, A, or a joint venture agreement, B. A service agreement means that the talent will retain 100% equity in the business, and they'll use a third-party supplier or middleman to essentially do all the fulfillment, all the product development, all the branding, and the talent can then sign off on the product, test the product, but they don't have to do all the kind of back-end work. Or a joint venture where the equity is split in some sort of agreement between the third party and the talent. Both the third party and the talent will invest into the company to begin with. And rather than the third party being paid a fee for their services, the third party and the talent would operate on a revenue split or profit split. So they'd both take money out according to how much profit that company had made that year or that quarter. Flagging that there are so many ways that this can be done, and these are just two of the most common ones. The third way that talent can make money is podcasts. Again, there are so many different ways that this can be formatted. And depending on your profile level, it can take quite a while to monetize a podcast as you need to get enough traction first. If you are a talent with a high profile, you may be able to get Spotify or Acast or one of the big podcasting brands to commission your show. This would mean they'd buy your show. So you would sell the IP to them and you would get a flat fee for the show. This is obviously great in many ways because you're affiliated with a brand, so therefore you get all the benefits of being associated with that brand and they pay for the marketing. But if the podcast scales, your profit doesn't scale. We're out of time, but follow for part 2.